This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
Good morning to you. One and done. Kentucky head coach John Calipari confirming yesterday afternoon Barry Slice Roberson is leaving Kentucky and headed to St. John's University after just 1 year as an assistant for the Wildcats. Slice is a native New Yorker. Calipari sent out a few tweets calling him a terrific coach and recruiter and one of his most loyal friends. Scott.com's Evan Daniel reports that Tony Barbee will now get promoted from special assistant to assistant coach. Meanwhile, Charlotte big man Mike Thorne is transferring. He now reportedly will visit Kentucky on April 24th. Thorne goes about 6'11", 270 pounds. He's a graduate transfer with 1 year of eligibility and can play immediately wherever he decides to transfer to. He's already visited Pitt. He'll visit Illinois April 17th and Kansas on April 22nd. The next practice will be the last practice for the football Cats. Kentucky finishing up its spring drills. Head coach Mark Stoops happy with what he saw in Saturday's open scrimmage. He praised the quarterback play of Patrick Doles, saying he was more accurate under new offensive coordinator Shannon Dawson.
Some of what Coach Dawson has done has helped with that, in that eliminating some pressure of not always constantly making difficult reads. With the play action, you know, he has a chance to kind of sit back there and let it rip and show some of that arm talent that he has. And again, in today's practice, I was standing behind him watching them, and both him and Drew were going through the progressions and really throwing the ball well outside to the field. And that takes a big arm to be able to do that, and it's nice to see us execute some things much better.
The 15th region crowned its All-A champions last night. Let's start with softball. The winner goes to Owensboro to play in the All-A state softball tournament. Sheldon Clark taking on the defending champions, the Pikeville Lady Panthers. Lady Cards threatening in the first with the runner on third, but Megan Cochran says, oh, no, 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 no. There's one strikeout. Paige Maynard. There's another strikeout. Carla Mullins. Right in succession to end the innings. Sheldon Clark showing some leather now. Alexis Stanley pops up foul, but Emily Butcher there to get the out. Lady Panther saying anything you can do, we can do better, actually. Cameron Newsom goes up and goes and gets it. Robs Lakin Sloan of a base hit. Nice play at third, and then Cassidy Lowe get low. She gets low and gets the out. Took a while before either team would score, but Pikeville wins yet another regional All-A championship. Now to the baseball diamond in the 15th region. Sheldon Clark taking on Allen Central in the All-A championship. Tie game in the second. That is until this kid, Tanner Lafferty, connects on one. Goes to left. That scores two, giving the Cards a 3-1 lead, but the Rebels would respond in the third. Wyatt Crisp. He's got himself an RBI. Dylan Lawson, get dirty head first. He's jacked up. We're tied at 3. Next batter, Colton Parsons. Bloops one down the line. Pinch runner Cameron Nelson. Here he comes. He chooses just to slide with his feet. AC goes back up 1, but Sheldon Clark ends up winning its first ever All-A regional title 5-4. There was a good chance the LMU softball team was not even going to make it to the South Atlantic Conference tournament, but now with 8 straight wins, the Lady Rail Splitters might actually have a postseason ahead of them. 4 consecutive sweeps for LMU. They shut out Brevard twice on Sunday, including a 16-0 win, which goes down as the most runs for the Splitters in a single game since February 2011.
The two things we talk about that we can control no matter what the situation is our attitude and our effort. And those are two things, you know, you'll see our third baseman and shortstop, they'll be diving on balls in the 5-6 hole. You know, pop fly like you saw today. You know, base runner taking 2 bags on it, even though it maybe could have been caught. You know, things like that, but the attitude and effort that we can control will bring to the table every day. That's the expectation.
Reds lose to the Cubbies 7-6. Now 3 straight losses after starting the season 4-0. That's a final look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.
The time is now 6:23.